Good evening, students. I am Dr. Jintu Borah, and today I am going to explain one poem. The name of the poem is Sympathy, and it is written by Charles Mackay. Charles Mackay is a Scottish poet, and he is very famous for his poem Sheer Boys Sheer, and it was written in 1864. And today's poem, Sympathy, is a very simple poem. The, in the poem, the poet talks about sympathy, and he shows two situations. Okay, he shows two different situations. The condition was the same. In the first situation, the poet was in grief, he was in distress, and one rich man, he uh, helped him in his distress. When the rich man helped him, he showed no sympathy. His uh, cold treatment did not console the poet, but uh, somehow he could recover from his distress. And when he recovered, he paid back the rich man the gold coins, that means the money that the rich man had given him. He returned. He returned back the um, money that was given by the rich man. In the second situation, the poet might have he might have faced one incident, faced one accident where he got injured, and one poor man helped him in his distress. And at the time, the poor man bandaged on his head, and he looked after the poet day and night, gave him food, and the uh, tender treatment, the sympathy that the poor man showed him, he could not repay him back. So he treasured the tender moment, the sympathy that the poor man showed him in the core of his heart. Okay, so let us see the poem. I lay in sorrow, deep distressed, my grief a proud man heard. His looks were cold, he gave me gold, but not a kindly word. He did not say any kindly word. Okay, the rich man did not say any kindly word, but he gave him gold in his distress. My sorrow past, I paid him back the gold he gave to me, and stood erect and spoke my thanks and blessed his charity. The poet, he when he returned the gold or the money that the rich man gave him, he expressed his gratitude, he said thanks, but he was not so much moved as the rich man did not show any sympathy to him. In the next situation, we find in the second stanza of the poem, I lay in want and grief and pain. A poor man passed my way. He bound my head. He gave me bread. He watched me night and day. How shall I pay him back again for all he did to me? Oh, gold is great, but greater far is heavenly sympathy. In the second stanza, we find that the poet was in grief again, and might be he met one accident where he got injured, and a poor man helped him in his distress, gave him food and bandaged him, and he looked after the poet day and night. And the poet was moved by the sympathy that the poor man showed to him, and he he uh, treasured, he kept all the tender feelings of the poor man towards him in the core of his heart, and he expressed his gratitude that he could not he could not return the sympathy, the tender service that the poor man offered to him from the core of his heart. He could not return, so he was indebted to the poor man. Okay, and therefore the poet writes in the concluding lines that gold is greater, okay, gold is great, but greater far is heavenly sympathy. Gold is great, but heavenly sympathy is greater than gold. Okay, so money is many things. Okay, money is not everything. Here we can say that money is, okay, money is very important to life, but money is not all in all, because sympathy or tender feelings, love, all are very important to persons. Okay, so therefore only the money is not everything. when when one helps other people, then one should help with sympathy, with tender feelings, and without any pride, without any arrogance, or without showing uh, any cold attitude to the person that he has helped. Okay, thank you. I think you have understood the poem. Okay, if you like the video, then please share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please like it if you like. Okay, and don't forget to press the bell button. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. We'll meet in uh, in the next video. So I taught you grammar, and I taught you English poems. Okay, and not only poems, about the poets, about the writers. So my interest is in literature and also in language. Okay, so in both fields I make videos. So to get more videos, uh, watch to my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.